Thank you for registering for the library's Coaching and Performance Management Workshop. In order to use our time in the workshop most effectively, we want to provide you with some fundamentals about coaching and performance management via this presentation so that we can really focus on practicing good coaching techniques during the workshop. There is no template or formula for coaching. Only you have the power to take steps to become a better coach manager. A crucial step is practice. You can't just know it, you have to do it. Throughout the course, you will be asked, how are you applying this information? Those who are intentional about trying out new behaviors and actively strengthening their management skills will benefit most from this course. In order for change to happen, you have to practice it. Let's start with getting a deeper understanding of what coaching really is. Coaching is helping someone reach their full potential. It's not an event, a one-time occurrence where feedback is provided. It's an ongoing relationship with an end goal in mind. Coaching is both doing and being. Doing is the actions you take, such as communicating, speaking and listening with specific approaches, asking powerful questions, challenging points of view, and creating options. So, for example, a direct report comes to you and indicates that he has missed an important deadline. What behaviors do you exhibit as a coach? As a coach, you should be an active listener, listen beyond the words, and be engaged in the conversation. Ask open-ended questions that help the employee get to their own thinking and solutions. Ask permission to provide a different perspective about the deadline and the project, and focus in on options that would continue to move the project forward and meet future deadlines. Being is the mindset and attitude of the coach. It's thinking about future potential versus being stuck in past performance. It's being curious versus judgmental, and it's acting as a role model. So if we were to go back to the missed deadline scenario, as a coach, you would go into conversation fully present and in a place where you are able to listen and remain curious. You would focus on the future and how to move forward versus creating a threatening environment where you focus on the past and failures, thus causing the employee to become defensive. And you would act as a role model. Be the person you want your employee to be. Additionally, there's an important point here to look at. Coaching is not one-sided. There is give and take, questioning and sharing of information and ideas. Managers and employees are both fully involved. Coaching is linked to managing by establishing a relationship, and the relationship is based on one conversation after another. Within this framework, every interaction between a supervisor and his or her direct reports provides an opportunity to strengthen or diminish the relationship. By focusing on the relationship instead of specific events, the role a coach plays toward maximizing a performer's contribution is significantly enhanced. The key responsibility of the coach is to develop a deep understanding of the person he or she is coaching. Based on that understanding, the coach adjusts his or her actions to guide each employee toward achieving maximum positive impact on the department and university. To be a great coach requires that we believe in the potential of those we are coaching. To prepare for your workshop, please think about and come prepared to answer these questions. What keeps me coaching? When I coach, am I at my best? How can I become a more effective coach? And identify a scenario that you face in your professional life where you could take on a coaching role. Be prepared to discuss this scenario at the workshop. Keep in mind, we don't want to use real names or reveal sensitive situations. So alter the name or the circumstances while still addressing the heart of the scenario. The performance process is comprised of performance planning, providing ongoing feedback and coaching, and reviewing performance. Reviewing performance is easy if performance planning and providing feedback and coaching have occurred. Effective performance reviews must be focused on the performance, not on the forms. Forms can facilitate the discussion and provide clarity, but as managers, you can't allow the form to take precedence over the performance. An effective review is an ongoing conversation. How can anyone improve or adjust his course successfully if he only receives feedback once a year? Ongoing conversations about employees' success and challenges should be happening all year long. Whether formal or informal, and there should be both, you should think about feedback and coaching as a process and a relationship, not as an event. An effective review is without surprises. If performance management is done correctly, there should be nothing in the final review process that shows up as a surprise for the employee. An effective review is a means to recognize achievement. It's an opportunity to formally recognize the employee for the achievements and successes. An effective review is an opportunity to set or recalibrate goals. While part of the review is about last year's performance, it's also an opportunity to look forward to the coming year. Before having the conversation, get clear on your intention. This is about acknowledging the excellence and supporting your employee in making necessary changes to reach excellence. Ask each employee to complete a self-review. In advance of the conversation, offer in writing your review of the employee. Be open to hearing what the employee has to say and where you may differ in perceptions of the employee's performance. It's okay to change your mind. Be specific in both what the employee is doing well and where improvement is needed. Ask for feedback about how you can better support the employee and/or suggestions for managing the department. To prepare for your workshop, please think about and come prepared to answer these questions. As a manager, how do I prepare for the review process? How do I help my employees prepare for the review process? Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to your active participation and questions at the upcoming workshop.